Hello friends, welcome to another Wednesday Quickie. If today is the first time visiting with us, we want to extend you a very warm welcome and invite you to review any of our almost 400 videos that we have arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we are very confident that you're going to find something that you will enjoy and find useful. If you've been here before but you have not subscribed, it will be of great help to us if you do subscribe, and also click the notification bell so you will know every time we post a new video, which is midweek, usually on Wednesdays and on the weekends. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. As we promised you during our weekend show, today we're going to show you how to build the jig that we used to build our project last weekend. So stick around to see how we build this jig, and if you also happen to have a KOBALT saw, this is going to be even more useful for you, because for the KOBALT saw there is a modification you need to make that is not necessary in other type of saws. So stick around and you will see how we did the jig. Okay, having made the original cut here, we need a key, and we're going to make a key out of this piece of hardwood, which is slightly thicker than we need it. So we're going to use the joiner to try and make it the correct size, and we don't want to overdo it, so I start with a very small amount of removing material, and we're going to see how that goes. And this is truly a patience thing. We have to do it over and over until we find the right thickness. So we're going to repeat this process. I think maybe I need to take a little more at each pass. I mean, we don't have to sew. I mean, this is boring, so we don't have to sew all of it.
Question.
Yes.
Would it be safer to use that thing right there?
It would, but it will give me less control. We're getting there. I don't know if it is visible or not.
Yeah. Real close.
And for some reason this has moved, so it leaves a little lip here. It shouldn't. Here, if you worry about safety, I'll use this. Does that make you feel better? I hope I didn't take too long now. I think it might have just taken too much now. Alright folks, we're going to continue this process until we find the exact fit we want, and we'll be right back. Did you press the record? Okay, unfortunately we went a little too far, and on this you need it to be snug. So we went a little too far, and this is now a little too small for what we wanted. So we took another piece of hardwood And we're going to do the same process. We're not going to object you in watching this, but using the same method, hopefully we'll get to dial it exactly where we want it. After several passes that took, I don't know how to say, not a lot of time, but took some time, right? We have what we think is the perfect fit here. This now sits here snugly, without falling. We are going to glue this and cut a small piece for a spacer, and we're going to be right back with you. All right, and now we're going to put some glue here. We'll put glue here, you think? No, that's not it. This is it, right? We will have to clean and squeeze out. And we will. Right, let me grab some. And now we're going to make sure that this is flush.
Not quite. Almost.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. Okay, we need to clean the glue up, but flush at the what will be the bottom of the jig. It makes no difference that it is, if it is flush or not in this dimension or any else, but it has to be flush in this dimension. And the next step is we're going to cut a small sliver from this, and we'll be right with you. One of the design problems we're facing with the KOBALT miter is that while it has a way to attach a board with screws, it's almost like the hanging type that you find behind some pictures and other fixtures, right? And what we need is something that goes through, so we can go from here and attach our jig to this semi-permanently, but also allow us to move it so we can make jigs with different openings, different sizes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the back, and we are going to make a hole that our screws can go through. So let us do that, and we'll be right with you. So this is a simple matter of getting a drill bit that's for metal, going from the back side, and now we have two perfect holes to attach our jig when it is time to do that. Right, is that visible?
Yep.
Okay, so here's the piece that will attach to our KOBALT modified miter, and this is our spacer. Since I really love keeping pieces of wood, even little ones, I need to mark this to say that this is our spacer, right? So I'm going to write that this is our 3/8 spacer. And now we're going to go on the saw and complete the jig. So here we are at our saw. We have our 3/8 blade and our 3/8 spacer and our 3/8 finger. And we're going to put the spacer and the finger together. And now we have our screws, and we are going to attach this piece of wood to our and this is a completely jig, as you can see. And I'm going to make another one, or how many I need for the correct blade, and I will write probably on this one 3/8 too, so we know that this is the 3/8 blade. And you see we have 3/8 on the blade, on the plate here, 3/8 on the spacer,
Yep.
and 3/8 on the jig. So
They all match.
this completes the jig build. So if you have a KOBALT saw, you have to do this extra space. If you have a saw that you have a through hole on both parts, then you don't have to drill the holes on your miter. But again, if you have a KOBALT, this is a necessary step. Well, friends, we reached the end of another Wednesday Quickie, and here is our end result. We have...
It's sticking out.
It's sticking out, yeah, the finger is sticking out. And again, if you have a KOBALT saw, remember you have to make this small modification right here, right?
Yep.
Which, as you saw, it's not really difficult. It just, you know, might make some people nervous, but it's okay. You will survive. You can do this. We have all the faith in the world in you. And of course, this is for our 3/8 blade. We're going to make another one for our 1/4 blade. And as we use our dado kit, we're going to have to make different jigs for all sides of dados, which means all sides of finger joints we're going to make, or box joints we're going to make.
So it's useful for multiple projects.
Well, yes, this is good for multiple projects, but only for 3/8. You cannot use it for other sizes. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. We definitely enjoyed making it for you, and if you did, please smash that like button. If you didn't, smash the other button twice. Share, like, subscribe, and comment. And we appreciate your support. We are almost at 4,000 subscribers, and we couldn't do that without you. So thank you from all of us here at the Urban Homesteading channel. And we want to wish you a great week. We're going to see you again soon.